sustained itself since its creation and has kept a constant temperature for thousands of years. But since the 1980s, its temperature began to rise. It became a huge problem that in 1992, the United Nations recognized that climate change was a serious issue. Later that year, 158 countries all over the world signed a document promising that they would reduce greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. Good afternoon, most honorable judges and fellow leaders of tomorrow. Climate change isn't a new problem. We've known about it for a long time. But now it's getting so serious that it's impossible to just rely on governments and world leaders, Al Gore, Jane Goodall, and Greta Thunberg, because it will take all of us on this planet to help overcome this problem. For hundreds of years, there's been a rise of human activity all over the world. So we dig up fossil fuels to power our factories, light our homes, and fuel our cars. We're also transporting ourselves and goods further and further away. We drive to school, get our groceries delivered, and travel to exotic destinations. So what's wrong with that? You may ask. But the problem is that when we burn fossil fuels, we release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. And because there's so many of us on this planet, there's way too much greenhouse gases in the air. That's what's causing global warming and contributing to climate change. Our planet is a beautiful and an amazing place to live in. But right now, it needs our help. It needs every single one of us to get involved and take action before it's too late. So what can we do? How can we help? To start, we can do two simple things. Here's the first one. Know more. We all need to start by being more aware of what is happening. Knowing more is the first step to making a difference. When we know more, we can understand more. When we know more, we can tell more people. And when we know more, we can do more. The second thing we can do is use less of everything. Every single thing that we buy and consume has to be produced with energy and transported long distances. So the idea is that if you don't need it, don't buy it. Use less energy. You can turn off the lights when you don't need it. Use less water. You can turn off the tap when you're soaping. Use less fuels. You can walk, take public transit, or use an electric vehicle. Know more and use less. Two simple but very important things that we all can and should do. Two simple things but very important that we should all do so that we can make an impact in reversing climate change. It's never too late to participate in our future. As kids, we need to learn how to be citizens too. So let's all be climate change activists. Let's all start taking climate change more seriously. Let's all start spreading awareness and making the change. We are the only generation who can solve it. We have nothing to lose, but so much to gain. So, are you ready? Let's do this.